And do you think it's that same kind of bias towards the fresh and new, and like, hey, this is fun, to, that is convincing marketing leaders who are presumably smarter than myself that like these technologies that are showing weird edge cases and kind of things nobody asked for, that they have some belief that this is going to be a creative engine all of a sudden being one of the most important parts of your brand and marketing. Like, I don't understand where that level of trust again on that level.
Yeah. Well, I want to separate this into two things. First, the
Mm-hmm.
creative
Mm-hmm.
is one
Mm-hmm.
side of it,
Mm-hmm.
but actually, I think the bigger reason why the marketers are buying into it is because most of their decisioning is driven by metrics. And
Yeah.
the AI is already giving them the metrics that they need. Oh, you need to hit this ROAS number. They are tuned to give you that ROAS number, right?
Yep.
And then also, what are most marketers bonus on? ROAS and cost efficiency.
Yeah.
And so they see that cost efficiency. Oh, this is going to take out a lot of cost of media. I'm going to be able to optimize all that. So it's kind of telling them it's giving them the promise of what they need to get their bonus and get promoted. Now, the creative side, I'd love to talk to more creatives to see how they feel about it. I think a lot of them don't love the idea and don't believe the fact that you can just iterate a million different versions of different elements of creative and it's going to turn out well. It tends to turn into Franken content.
Yep.
And, you know, we as humans, one of the things we have not lost is our artistic sensibility. We know it when we see it, and it can't always be perfectly quantified, but we know what hits a certain bar. So will all this creative iteration be able to create a lot of content? Yes. Will it be commodity content? Yes. Isn't that what we're trying to rise above now? We're living in a sea of commodity content. We actually yearn for the stuff that rises above, and that comes from the human mind, not artificial intelligence, right? It's way more artificial than it is intelligence.
Hell yeah, I love that. And yeah, and it's funny, I've had this conversation a couple of times in the last week of like, the genre of AI generated image. I don't have to say anything about it, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's a little shiny, it's that uncanny valley, weirdly shady and shadowy.
Yep.
And it never occurred to me before I really started diving into this stuff that would be the inevitable end, because this is all consensus driven. How could it not form its own weird amalgam genre of visual creative? And obviously, you can say, well, no, rip this person off specifically. But yeah, just it's
It all regresses to the mean, and
yes,
that's the
thank
thing
you.
at the end of the day. And you see this everywhere. I've covered the D2C space for years,
Mm-hmm.
and everyone was excited. Marketers, it's like this is an advertising arbitrage opportunity, but really it was just this like small handful of people who buy a lot of D2C shit, and so everyone starts bidding for these same people, and then eventually the CPMs get so high that you can't make a profit anymore. Like these arbitrage moments are always short lived. I'm a big basketball fan. I think about this a lot. Like Steph Curry and the Warriors changed the game by shooting threes,
Mm-hmm.
and this became this advantage. But then every team started to build their offense around shooting a lot of threes, and soon that advantage eroded. It's going to happen everywhere, and it's just like it ends up resulting in a sea of sameness. I don't think it takes us to the interesting edge cases that we actually want in creative.